Good morning. Oh, shooting for another good day here. Welcome to the channel. Great cloudy day. I'm Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. I feel more like the Sage of the Eternal Moment here lately. I've been taking each day at a time and each moment at a time. So, made me some coffee this morning. I hadn't had coffee in probably about a week or longer. I mean, I've got it. I just hadn't made any. I don't drink coffee all the time. Anybody that's watched the channel for any length of time will know that I've said that from time to time, that I go through phases. I'll go where I might make a little bit of coffee every day for a week, and then I don't drink any coffee for 2 weeks, and then decide I want to drink coffee again, you know. I don't need it to get started in the mornings, although sometimes after not having it for a little while, it kind of has a better effect on me. This is going to be a Jesus Calling video. Let's see, January 17th. Hit that like button if you could, and think about subscribing. Okay, let's go. Let's just read this. Come to me with a thankful heart so that you can enjoy my presence. This is the day that I have made. I want you to rejoice today, refusing to worry about tomorrow. Search for all that I have prepared for you, anticipating abundant blessings and accepting difficulty as they come. I can weave miracles into the most mundane day if you keep your focus on me. I can vouch for that there. Come to me with all your needs, knowing that my glorious riches are a more than adequate supply. Stay in continual communication with me so that you can live above your circumstances even while you are in the midst of them. Present your request to me with thanksgiving, and my peace, which surpasses all comprehension, will guard your heart and mind. And you can look these up. This is, you got reference to Psalm 118, verse 24, Philippians chapter 4, verse 19, and then Philippians chapter 4, 6 through 7. But yeah, I can weave miracles into the most mundane day if you keep your focus on me. I can say that. I know that happens quite often. I think, personally, I view that, regardless of what you believe or don't believe, I'm just speaking for myself, but becoming conscious in the morning for the first moment to me, that's a miracle to begin with. Like, the fact, like, when I become conscious that I have been asleep and I'm awake now, and it's going to be a fresh start to another day. Whatever time of day that is, if I've went to bed late and I've gotten up later, it doesn't matter what time it is, but when I've rested and I'm able to come out of a unconscious kind of a sleep type place and be aware, hey, I've got another chance at something, to me that's the first, that's the first miracle of the day. And being in this human form, sometimes we tend to, I'll speak for myself, sometimes I can get out of kilter and be not paying attention to all the significant signs and things that are around me. The past several days have been so much better than the past. Like, if we go back to last week, last week at this time, I was still kind of in a funk and not doing that well. I was slowly coming out of something, but once I initiated the plan of action of, getting back to what it is that I know works, and that's simply my studies, keeping in conscious contact, I say that a lot now. Being aware of the presence, through my day, the presence of the Spirit, and trying to maintain a good line of communication, a give and take. Good. That's any good relationship is that way, friendship and stuff. So that's how I view it myself, my relationship with the Creator. And like I said, you don't have to, to be watching the channel or part of the channel, you may believe something different, and that's totally up to you. That's your prerogative. Everybody's going to come to different places in their life based on their own experience, how they were raised, and stuff like that. If someone hasn't had direct experience with something, outside of themselves that's bigger, aka Big Kahuna, God, the Spirit, Christ, whatever. If you haven't encountered it personally and had a real experience that after that experience, you no longer even question. You might not understand it, and you might not completely know where you stand with it, but you know it's there. That's the first step, So for me, in my sharing, I always try to be aware of that everybody is being met at different times in their lives by the Spirit, and some people don't even realize it. There's plenty of times the Spirit's probably trying to talk to people, and if someone's not in the right frame of mind and they don't want to hear it, they're not going to notice it, they're not going to believe it, they're not going to realize that it is something calling them or talking to them or trying to nudge them in a good way, in the right place, Often I know that I have done the same where I've listened to the wrong thing, my own inner voice, instead of listening to the actual inner voice. Like listening to my own ego and thinking that was, being told to me by a greater being, and it wasn't. And that hadn't happened that often. I've learned over my life how to discern for myself. Like, I know pretty well when it's me doing the thinking and when it's the Spirit showing me something. Now, if I'm in doubt, I'll wait on it, like there's times that I'm questioning, is this me pushing myself that way, or is this actually what I know that has always been there? And until I know and have confirmation, I'm not going to move forward on some things, so that's pretty much where I'm at a lot of times. I like to try to, I want to know that what's moving me is the correct thing, and what I'm listening to is the correct thing and not something distracting me from within, Because my own worst enemy is myself. It ain't the devil or nobody else. It's me. It's Gray Cloud. Gray Cloud, like that, I said this the other day, I've always been my own roadblock. I stand in my own way half the time in my life, or have. I don't know how many times the Big Kahuna has said, Gray Cloud, if you would, if you had as much faith in yourself as you have had in me, you could have been a lot further down this journey. Now, that's the truth. But because of free will, I am where I'm at. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be because it was up to me to get to wherever I'm at now. I could have been further down, but could have been, should have, would, whatever. That doesn't change anything where I'm at. The fact that I'm here right now where I'm at, whether I think I'm stuck or not, I'm accepting that this is part of the program. This is part of choices I made. And when the time comes and a door is open and I'm given an opportunity to make the proper choices or the other choices that either keep me here or move me on, then I will do what is needed then. I'll make the choices necessary that have opened up to me. Like, okay. And then if I feel that it's being told to me to move on, like if I feel the Spirit has said, I'm opening this door, I want you to choose this path, and you got to this is where we're heading. I want you to go to this place. That's where I'll go. So I'm just going to stay put until I know that I feel confident that I'm supposed to move on physically from here to another location, whether it still be in Alabama, another state, another country. I have no clue to what the Spirit's got for me right now, other than this day. And I only have this moment. I don't know what 2 hours from now is going to bring. I think that's kind of rounds it up there. Blah, 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 blah. I think that's a good enough, I don't know. You tell me. I think I covered quite a bit here after the reading and stuff, after the devotional itself. I've covered quite a bit, and I've spoke from my own personal experience. I'm not trying to interject and project it onto anybody. I just hope that one day, if you haven't found your relationship with the Creator, that one day you will have an experience and be able to find it. It's looking for you. It's there. All you got to do is reach out. You just got to open your eyes. The veil is real thin. So until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out with a bedhead. Ditto.